Was recently widowed. She was an artist and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI. That's right, Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. I've been waiting a while to reveal the great news that we've taken our parent company name and things are only getting better for Southern New Mexico. I'm excited to announce that everything we do will be handled in-house. I have a dedicated processing, underwriting, and closing team, thus streamlining our process or your purchase or refinance. When you're looking for an in-town lender or someone that will communicate with you one-on-one and give you straight answers, call me, 575-749-6278, or visit me online at martin.chooseprimeres.com. Remember, Martin at PRMI for your home finance.
PRMI is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 3094. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1815286.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Hey Bulldog Nation, Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. So why are Fridays so special around here? Well, I mean, it's Friday of course, but it's also the day that Rebel Daughters Barbecue is open in Artesia. And trust me when I say it's worth the wait. We're talking about the best brisket, pulled pork, and ribs around, with lots of sides to choose from, including Rebel Daughters' signature burnt-in beans. Order by the plate, the sandwich, or half pound. Open every Friday, 11 a.m. till it's gone at 1410 South 1st in the old Weiler Welding Shop. Make Friday more special with Rebel Daughters Barbecue, and go Bulldogs.
Welcome back to our pregame coverage. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs in their season opener at Santa Teresa. Last week we had the opportunity to meet a couple of the Lady Bulldog basketball players. In this first segment, we're going to meet Audrey Vello and Lauren Wagner. Let's talk. Well, good. Well, how excited are you to be playing basketball?
I'm very excited. Personally.
This is in school right now. How's school been going? Well, good. Well, how excited are you to be playing basketball?
I'm very excited personally because I've been in off season this whole time that they were in volleyball, so I got to see them play volleyball, but then I got to work on my own stuff. So.
Okay, so you're doing the basketball. Of course, Lauren, you were on the volleyball team and got to make that trip up to Rio Rancho.
Yes.
And then had to come back.
Yeah.
So have you finished your volleyball thinking and getting ready for your basketball thinking?
Yes, I have.
All right. What's the biggest transition that you have to make prepping for volleyball versus now prepping for basketball?
I don't really know.
I mean, do you have a different routine now, or do you do anything different, or is it the same? You have the same practice routine, basically.
Well, practice for basketball does last longer than volleyball does, so I have to balance later practice and homework, so.
Okay. But do you run? Do you do weights different? I mean, what's different for basketball that you did for volleyball?
There's much more running in basketball and much like more intense lifting for basketball than there is for volleyball.
Okay. So, well, good. What positions do you hope to play on the team? I'm sure the coach is thinking about this, but Audrey, what are you going to play on the team?
Well, I'm generally the point guard of the
Okay.
team, but I may play a couple times. I may play some wing, so just depending on how the game runs.
Okay. Lauren, how about you? Where do you think you're going to be?
A post, the
Okay.
5 spot.
Okay. Is it because you're tall?
Yes.
Well, that's probably a good place to be, right? So, well, good. In case people don't remember the last time we had you on, which would have been last year during basketball season, I'm sure. Lauren, why don't you tell us about your family and your pets and all that other fun stuff?
I have 2 dogs, Nala and Sadie. They're both pit bulls. I have a cat. Her name's Kitty. And then my 2 sisters, Alyssa and Kaylee, and then my mom and dad.
Okay. And who was the big inspiration in your family that said you needed to play volleyball or basketball or get into athletics?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yes.
Okay. Audrey, how about you? Your family, your fish, cat, pets?
I also have 2 dogs. One is named Oakley, and the other one is KK. And then I have 2 siblings, Alexis and Jathan, and then my parents.
Okay. And who was your inspiration that said you've got to get into athletics and do something?
Well, I think I was personally thrived for sports, but basketball in particular, I was pushed by my uncle, my mom's brother. I would always play with him when I was little, starting from like 2 years old, and I never did city league or anything like that, but I would play with him, and he taught me almost everything I know. So.
Okay. And you said you were doing off-season basketball. So is basketball kind of your sport? Or I notice you have a track and field sweatshirt. So.
Yeah. Basketball is my main sport, but I do follow Coach Holling to track and throw jav there.
Okay. And Lauren, we all already know you were on the volleyball team. You play basketball. Do you do any other athletics?
Yes, I do track.
You do track? Okay. And but that's a few weeks away, right?
Yes.
It's all basketball right now. Well, good. In school, Audrey, we learned you're a senior. So have you started thinking about what you're going to do after you graduate?
I have. I've actually already been accepted to NMSU, Las Cruces. I plan on attending there after I graduate. I hope to get a degree in computer science, and I know there's a lot of jobs in that field, and I'll have a for sure job, and I just find it interesting, so I think that's what I'm going to pursue.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Windows XP? No? You don't know what that is?
No.
Okay. All right. That's Windows XP right there,
Oh,
by the way. So when you say computer science, what does that mean? Does that mean writing software, working on systems,
yeah.
internet technology? Where do you hope that leads you?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get into programming, and somewhere towards software development, and I hope to like work for bigger companies like either like Apple, Microsoft, like big companies like that, and hopefully help through there and have a job through there. So.
That's cool. Lauren, you're just a junior.
Yes.
You even thought about graduation and what you want to do?
A little bit, but not much.
So what little bit have you thought about?
I want to become like a nurse or something, but
Okay. Well, that's an exciting field. Lots of jobs in that field, too. And there's all different kinds of specialties even for nurses, too. So is there something that interests you, working in an emergency room, maybe flying in a helicopter,
maybe
taking people's blood?
the emergency room, just 'cause like it's like rushed, so like it'd be like fun, cool.
Okay. You're not scared of blood, are you?
No.
No, okay. Have you ever seen it for real?
Not like intensely.
You might want to check that out first.
Probably.
If it doesn't bother you too much, then okay, but if you get a little queasy, you might want to think vets or something like that. Lauren and Audrey, we're going to learn more about these two young ladies as we get ready for tonight's basketball game at Santa Teresa. Stay tuned. Part 2 of our interview is next.
It's Thanksgiving time. What do we do during Thanksgiving? Of course, we're going to eat, and we're going to visit, and we're going to fellowship, probably watch a little football, and then we'll eat some more. But how about thinking about God? In Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19, Jesus heals 10 lepers. But only one came back to say thank you. How about us? How about us and the idea of being thankful during this time? To be thankful, I think it takes 4 things. I think number 1 is we need to learn to stop. We have to be like the leper who stopped, and we have to look. We have to be willing to look around and say, hey, what is it that I need to be thankful for? Another thing is we need to listen. We need to have a willingness to listen to those around us and listen to what Jesus is telling us and how thankful we are for them. And last, we need to thank God for all He's done. Are we thankful for the last year? Are we thankful for the things God's blessed us with? Let's make sure to be thankful this holiday season. Please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ. We're located at the corner of Bush and 26th Street, just north of Walmart here in Artesia.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Welcome back on the pregame show, and we continue with our visit with Audrey Vello and Lauren Wagner as we get ready for tonight's game, Artesia at Santa Teresa. Let's continue to meet these two Lady Bulldogs. Is this in school right now? How's school been going?
Currently, probably my favorite class would be my dual credit government class with Coach Waller. He's a really good teacher, and he treats it as if it's a college class. You have to take notes on your own. He just talks and you take notes, so it's gonna prepare me for college.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoy that class, and it challenges me to be able to use my knowledge and study with the notes that I have taken.
Sure. Well, government can be a pretty big area. We just went through an election cycle, and there's a lot going on. So what are you guys learning about now as far as government?
Yeah, so a lot of things that we do are politically based, of course. So we do like political books, political documentaries. watch political documentaries about really important topics. We do talk in the beginning of class, like what's going on in the news, and we just have a discussion about it and how we feel about it. So.
Yeah, well, that sounds pretty exciting. And Lauren, what's your favorite class right now? Get a little closer to that microphone. You keep moving away.
Well, this year's pretty good, and I enjoy all my classes, so I don't necessarily have a favorite one. So.
Well, but is there anyone in particular that you're really enjoying right now? There's something fun going on? There's something interesting going on?
Probably either chemistry because of all the labs, and then my English teacher, Miss Jimenez, is super sweet and good at teaching too.
Okay, so in your chemistry class, what are you learning right now? What's the topic?
Currently, we're on the periodic table and all that stuff. So.
Have you got it memorized?
Not yet. Still on that.
I think there's a song that you can sing that helps you remember your periodic table. So you might look up Sheldon Cooper on the internet. He probably can teach you the song on the periodic table. So, well, that's good. It's probably good to know if you're going to get into nursing or any other field like that. Do you have a subject that you're not really a big fan of right now?
I'm not a big fan of history.
Really? Okay. Well, you know what they say. Those that don't study history are doomed
to repeat it.
To repeat it. Something like that. I may not have it exactly right, but it's something like that. How about you, Audrey? Do you have a not-so-favorite class right now?
I don't think I necessarily have a not-so-favorite class. But because I technically only have 3 core classes right now, and all 3 of those classes are dual credit classes. So I mean, the teachers are great, and they give us the information that we need, and that's what I'm looking for. So.
Well, good. And you're, like I said earlier, you're already getting ready to go to New Mexico State.
Yes.
Yeah. So have you already picked out housing situation yet? Have you got that far yet, or?
I have been talking to my parents about it, and just about like housing and like specifically money, because not only is my sister right now in college, but me and my brother are both graduating this year, so we're both going to college.
Yeah.
So it's a money situation at the same time. So right now I've been talking to them about housing, but I've also been like worried about scholarships at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, good luck with that. Have you thought about, do you work outside of school? Do you have a job?
No.
No. How about you, Lauren? Do you work? Are you so busy with school and practice and everything that?
Yeah, I'm just too busy with school and practice.
Yeah. Well, that may be one of your. You may have to get a job. And then again, it all may work out fine with scholarships and everything else. So that's good. Are you going to try to walk on the basketball team or?
No.
No. So basketball, high school, and then off to college for getting your degree and all that. Well, good. Well, since you just started practice, you haven't had any games yet. You were telling me you've got a scrimmage coming up?
Yes.
Okay. When's that?
It'll be this Saturday. Our first game is at 9, and we're going to be scrimmaging Jowl and Roswell. It'll be here at the pit. I think it'd be 9 and possibly 10, because Jowl and Roswell play against each other in between, right after our game.
Okay.
And so I don't remember which one we play first, but we do play at 9.
Okay.
So.
Is it a full-blown referees regular game, or do you just kind of, the coaches, you kind of run some plays and then the coaches get with you and say, okay, let's do this, let's do that?
Honestly,
You'll find out Saturday?
Yeah. Because our first game has always been San Teresa, and we never had a scrimmage before that, so.
Well, that'll be good. Roswell's always tough, and Jowl, I'm sure, is tough in their class, so it'll be kind of fun. So that'll be Saturday at the pit, and then you're going to watch the football game afterwards.
Yeah, my brother was very upset. He's like, "You're not going to go to my football game?" I was like, "I'm sorry."
Well, it'll be on YouTube. We won't be doing it, but the Deming students or program will be doing the YouTube, so you can watch it on the YouTube and all that. You looking forward to scrimmage?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So, well, good. Good luck to you. Good luck in the season, and should be exciting.
Yeah.
Your senior year. You ready for it?
Yes. The season is going to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Hey, that's from a movie.
Yeah, it is.
Lauren, you all excited? Ready to go?
Yes, I am excited.
Okay. Anybody you want to say hi to? Anything else you want to add before we finish today?
I don't think so.
All right. Audrey Velo, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And Lauren Wagner, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
We appreciate them being a part of the broadcast here tonight. Stay tuned. When we come back, Joby Hodling will have the play-by-play tonight. Artesia at Santa Teresa. It's next.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
My name is Larry Dean. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and I'd like to invite you to something we call faith groups. Now, there are a ton of resources out there to help people better understand the Bible, but I believe the very best way to grasp the truths of Scripture is to get together with other adults on a regular basis to study the Bible. And that's what we do every Wednesday night here at Faith Baptist Church. So if you're not in a weekly Bible study, come join us this Wednesday at 6:15 for faith groups. Thanks, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
The average American takes 8,000 to 10,000 steps each day, and for those suffering from foot problems, each one can be agonizing. The podiatry team at Artesia General Hospital can help diagnose and treat foot and ankle conditions, including diabetic foot issues, arthritis, bunions, or other problems. Doctors Joseph Marino and Joseph Krupa are podiatrists specializing in wound care, fracture care, foot and ankle surgery, and more. Put your feet in good hands. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/podiatry APPT.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road, or online at deansinc.com.
Chevy Cybercash is back at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Just click, claim, and go to save on your purchase of any 22 or 23 model Silverado, Equinox, Blazer, or 22 model Colorado. Cybercash is on top of most other offers, so visit GuyChevy.com today to claim your cash and hurry into Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main to take delivery of your new Chevy before this offer ends.
Take new retail delivery by November 30th, 2022. Limit one online code per eligible vehicle transaction.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Desert Warriors girls basketball team hosting our very own Artesia Lady Bulldogs. First game of the 2022-2023 season. The JV has already played. They won. The Artesia Bulldog JV team, that is, won 50-20 over the Santee Desert Warriors JV. And now the varsities have been out on the court. They have done their warm-ups. They're heading back in, looks like. At least the Artesia girls are. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at our rosters, talk about that. This is, of course, the first game of the season. The girls did have a scrimmage last Saturday. They actually played 2 scrimmages. I think talked to my brother Jeff, the head coach, Jeff Hodling, the head coach, and said he was real pleased with the 2 scrimmages that they had on Saturday morning. They played a small school, and then they played a big school, played Jowl. I believe it was Jowl that came in, and also Roswell High, and got wins in both of those games. They went through their pregame, what they would get ready for, like what they did today for their first regular season game of the season. And so he was real happy with how everything went. Obviously, it's first time on the court for the girls, a lot of them coming over from volleyball. And so they've been in volleyball up until last week, and then after the state tournament, we're able to start practice, I believe, a week ago yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the rosters. Now, the roster I have for Santa Teresa came off of Max Preps, and it's not complete, but I do have girls' names. I just don't have numbers to match with them. So I'm just going to call out numbers. We're trying to see if we can get a copy of the roster down there, but if we don't, I'm just going to call out numbers. But for the Artesia girls varsity roster to start the 2022 season, goes like this. Number 11, senior Audrey Vello. She is a point guard and a wing, and she's listed at 5'4". The 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Carmen Harvey. She's a point guard as well and a wing. Number 15 is Myra Jimenez, a junior, 5'5" point guard and wing. And number 20 is Kaylee Padilla. She is a freshman, 5'6", and she plays out on the wing. Number 21 is the senior 5'4" Coda Beltran, wing, point guard, and post. Coda can play about anywhere, even with her not being overpoweringly tall. She can play down in the post. Number 23 is her younger sister, Kimber Beltran. She's a wing and a point guard, and she is a junior, listed at 5'5". 6 foot, number 24, Abigail Haschild. She is a post, and she is a junior. Another freshman for the Bulldogs this year is the 5'7", number 25, Jenna Whitmire, and she is listed as a wing and a post. Number 32 is Hattie Harrison, a post. She's a sophomore, listed at 5'10". Number 34 is Bailey Verdon. She is a post, a junior, listed at 5'5". Another junior, 5'9" post, is number 42, Claudia Castillo. And rounding out the roster is the 6-foot junior post, number 45, Lauren Wagner. The staff for the Bulldogs, Cambry Blakey as an assistant coach, Candace Pollard, assistant coach, Nicholas Rivera, assistant coach, and the head coach, Jeff Hodling. Again, they're coming into the season 0-0. This is our first game for the year, and they did scrimmage. If you're just now joining us here on KSVP Radio and or KSVPTV.com, they did scrimmage Saturday and got 2 games under their belts, played Jowl and Roswell, won both of those games, and so looking forward to the start of the season here against the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors. The girls are coming out on the court for the national anthem. And so we'll go ahead and take, we'll stay, I think we'll just stay here and hear the national anthem. Good rendition there of the Star Spangled Banner, and I think they're going to, we'll see, I think they're going to announce the starters here for both teams. And I'm writing down the roster for the Desert Warriors, and I'll go through that here in just a minute if I have time before we get started in the ball game. And actually, I don't know if they're going to announce them or not. They looking like they might. We'll see. But both teams on their benches over there, and the referees taking off their jackets. So we'll see if they go ahead and announce the starters. Yep, looks like they're going to. I'm going to let you hear it right here over the loudspeaker and let them announce for us. So stay right there.
With number 11, Velo. 21, Velo. 23, Velo. 32, Harrison. And 45, Wagner. For your Lady Warriors, number 13, Marisa Ortiz. With number 14, Gabby. Number 21, Erica. Number 22, Paula. And number 32, Jacqueline.
All right, Bulldog fans, you heard the starters there. Starting for the Artesia Bulldogs is Audrey Velo, number 11. Number 21, Coda Beltran. Number 23, Kimber Beltran. Number 32, Hattie Harrison. And number 45, Wagner. And for the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors, number 13, Ortiz. Number 14, Esquivel. Number 21, Peralta. Number 22, Esquivel. And number 32, Monterez. So we got a couple of Esquivels, and I'll just call them by their numbers probably. Bulldogs on the floor. Looks like Hattie Harrison will jump. If you're watching on the radio, the Artesia Bulldogs are wearing their solid orange with black numbers and white outlines on them. The Desert Warriors wearing their home whites with black letters and their kind of a teal color. Harrison jumping. She wins the tip. Goes back to Velo. Velo goes up the middle, taking her time. They get into their offense. Looks like going to go to Harrison out top. She's going to swing it all the way over to Beltran. Back to Velo on the left side. Velo works her way over to the right side to Kimber. Kimber back out to Audrey. And now she's covered out there by number 13. Ortiz goes by her. Ball tipped away, but coming up with it was Wagner. Goes to Harrison on the right side baseline. She's going to kick it back out to Beltran, over to Coda Beltran. Now back out top to Audrey. Velo back over to the right side. Into the corner it goes to Harrison. Back to Velo. Now into the corner. Beltran with the three. In it or off the back of the rim. No good. Coming down with the rebound was Ortiz. She'll get it back in the backcourt to Esquivel. Esquivel working her way on the right side. Actually, that's Monterez. Now in the corner, three-point shot is up and good. Oh, they said it was a two. Hitting that shot was number 22, Esquivel. Right in the middle of the lane, go underneath the Hattie Harrison on the baseline, and she steps out of bounds, or was she fouled? Foul called. And the foul on number 21, Peralta, her first foul of the ball game. Beltran was looking to throw it in. The refs say, hold on just a minute. We got to get the foul told over to the scorer's table. So one of the officials had handed it off too soon. 6:53 to go here. Harrison, point blank range. Nice play. Hattie Harrison with the bucket. Good inbound pass by Coda Beltran. She gets the assist. Down the court on the left side. Shot is up. It's going to be short. There's a rebound by Santa Teresa. Shot is up. No good. Tipped around. Coming out of the rebound is Wagner. And then it's tipped out of bounds by, whoa, did he say going our way? No, going our way, not going Santa T's way. He was just pointing at the other official. 6:21 to go here, or 6:25 now. Over to Coda on the left wing. Going to go into the corner to Wagner. Go underneath, wide open is Harrison. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Waiting for the young lady to turn. Number 14, the foul is called on. That's Esquivel. So Hattie Harrison at the line. She'll shoot two. 6:14 to go in the first period. Our score is 2-2. Shot is up and good. So Hattie Harrison now with 3 points. all 3 of the Bulldog points. Gets the ball from the official. And the shot. Off the rim, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Peralta. And she'll hand it back. And now Hattie Harrison going out here, meeting her at midcourt. Over into the corner it goes. Number 13 pulls up outside the three-point line. It's no good. Coming out of the rebound is Kimber Beltran. Down the floor, the Bulldogs come. Bello goes to the left side, and they're going to call a carry, so a turnover on Artesia, the first turnover of the first half on either club. So Santee gets it in, and bringing it up will be Monterez. She goes over to number 14, Escobar. Tries to go underneath back to Monterez. Shot is partially blocked. They get the rebound, though, and the shot is put up and in by the Desert Warriors. Number 21, Peralta. So 4-3 now, Desert Warriors lead. Hattie Harrison on the post, kicks it over to the right side. Kimber Beltran for 3, and she drains it. Great job by Kimber. Assist for Hattie Harrison, and the Bulldogs go up 6-4. Into the left side corner, back outside to Monterez. Back over to the left corner, three-point shot is up. It's no good. And coming out of there with the rebound, Kimber Beltran. She'll push it up the right side. She's got Harrison. Harrison on the left side. Shot is up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Gets a rebound again, puts it up, no good, and she's fouled. So Hattie trying to find that shot. She gets 2 rebounds in the effort and fouled on the third shot, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And actually missed who the foul was on. Shot is up, and it is good for Hattie. She now has 4 points out of the 7. Checking into the ball game will be Abigail Haschal. So here, and she comes in for Wagner. So here's the second shot for Hattie. This one is going to be no good. Fighting for the rebound, and coming up with it is Coda Beltran. Gets it to Kimber. Notice that was Kimber that got the rebound. Gets it outside. So Kimber now with 2 rebounds in the ballgame. 1 offense, 1 defense. Here's a three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. And Coda again fighting for it. It goes off of number 32, Monterez. So good job there by Coda Beltran as she battled for that rebound and caused the loose ball. Coda goes all the way across court to Kimber. Spots just inside the three-point line is no good. And we're going to have a foul called on Haschal, I think. Or are they just saying, nope, is he calling the foul? He did, so 1 foul on Abigail Haschal. And we got a timeout taken by Santee. The score 7-4, the Artesia Bulldogs with 4:49 to go here in the first period. We'll be right back.
Artesia High School Bulldogs Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Welcome back here to KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. We're out there on Facebook and YouTube, KSVP Radio on those 2 mediums. Go out and like and share. Make sure that if people aren't at the game, they know that it's on. We got it in multiple places, multiple ways to listen. All right, so Jenna Whitmire now in the ball game. No, that's number 15, actually. That's Myra Jimenez in the ball game for the Bulldogs. She's out on the number 22 Escobar. Get it over to the other Escobar. Now swing it over to the right side to Monterez. Back to Escobar on the right side. She drives, steps back, shot is up and good. That's the 4th point for Escobar, number 22. And that gets Santee back within 1 with 4:05 and counting to go here in the first period. Jimenez over to Beltran, back to Jimenez, swings it over to Kimber Beltran, now to Harrison, back out to Kimber, swing it back over, now to Coda on the top of the baseboard. She goes underneath to Hattie Harrison, and she's able to save it. It goes off of number 14. Good job there by Hattie. The pass a little high, and she was about to go out of bounds, and she's able to swing it over there. Checking into the ball game for the Bulldogs is Kaylee Padilla. The shot on the left side is up and no good, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, they say off of Coda Beltran. Looked like it went off of a Santee Desert Warrior, but that wasn't the call. All right, checking into the ball game now for the Artesia Bulldogs is Lauren Wagner back in. Also checking in Jenna Whitmire, and I think that's Claudia Castillo, and it is. So out top is Jimenez guarding. Now Castillo out on number 24. Rios who checked in. Bulldogs get a turnover. Second turnover of the ball game on Santee, and bringing it down will be Jimenez. Picks up her dribble, goes to Wagner out top. Going to go underneath to Castillo. Ball's tipped away, but coming out there with it, Jenna Whitmire. Little jumper is no good on the left baseline. And getting the rebound was the Santee Desert Warriors. Monterez up the right side. Whitmire cuts her off. And now out on her is Jimenez. Swings it over to the left side. Ball taken away. Coming out of there with it is Padilla. She's down the right side. She's going to go up and score and one. So the Bulldogs now 9-6 and going to the line for the and one. I believe it's Kaylee Padilla. Santee has some new ones checking in here as number 25 checks in, Trevino. And also checking in, well, I'm not sure. I lost sight of which one of them it was. All right, so Padilla's shot is up and good. She completes the three-point play. And the Bulldogs now lead 10-6 with 2:56 and counting to go here in the first period. Ball goes over to number 13. Going to go to number 25. She turns. Good defense there by Wagner. Ball is stripped away. And down the floor it goes on the right side. Going up and, oh, missing the layup was Padilla. Santee comes down with the rebound. Number 22 with the ball is Esquivel. She's guarded out there by Jimenez. Now go underneath the 25. Again, good defense coming away with it is Jimenez. She's driving down the right side. Now she's going to start to lose the dribble, picks it up, turnaround jumper is going to go in. So Jimenez with the bucket. That was the fourth turnover on Santa Teresa, and the Bulldogs now doubled up 12-6 with 2:05 and counting to go here in the first period. They go to number 25 out top. Good defense there, but we're going to have a call. Looks like they're calling that on Lauren Wagner, her first foul in the ball game for the reach. Now checking back into the ball game for the Bulldogs is 5 young ladies, Haschild, and then 4 starters. So Beltran, Bello, and Haschild on the floor for Artesia. And Harrison, sorry. And then taking it away is Coda Beltran. She flies down the right side. No, that's Kimber. Nope, and she misses the layup, gets her own rebound, but she stepped back in. And so, no good. Actually, that was Audrey Bello, and she's out front now on defense. 12-6 Bulldogs, 1:44 and counting here in the first period. Number 20, Ramirez, who checked in, tries to drive on Haschild, kicks it out, and there's a shot is up and no good. Haschild with the rebound. Gets it to Bello. Bello up the left side. Going to go to Harrison on the right side, up and in. Addie Harrison now with 6 points in the ball game, and there's a good assist there for Audrey Bello. And the Bulldogs lead 14-6, and we're down under 2 minutes, 1:17 and counting here in the first period. Bello out on Esquivel. She goes around the screen. Haschild cuts her off. Goes back to Monterez out top. Harrison on her. Now the 2-point shot, and we're going to have a travel called on number 14, Esquivel. That's the 5th turnover here in the first period on the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors. So the Bulldogs get the ball back with 1:05 to go. 14-6 is the lead. Biggest lead of the ball game, and that's what it is, 8 points. Bringing the ball down, going over to the left side, Dakota Beltran. Shot is up, it's long, and coming out there with the rebound is number 21, Peralta, for the Desert Warriors. Coda shot that up as just a little bit long. Monterey, or no, that's number 14 working around. Escobar goes over cross court to Peralta. Ball almost stolen. Good job there by the defense for the Bulldogs. As Kimber Beltran gave chase. But it remains Santa Teresa's ball. As Escobar trying to get it in. Almost stolen away, and it is going to be another takeaway. That's Coda Beltran with her second steal of the ball game. She goes down the middle of the floor, goes over to the left side to Kimber. Back to Coda. Shot up no good, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two with 28.9 seconds to go here in the first period. And Coda Beltran will go to the line. Coda has not scored yet. She does have 2 steals and 1 assist. Her first shot is up, and now she scored. As she hits the first. Checking back into the ball game for Heschel will be Whitmire for the Artesia Bulldogs. And also coming back into the ball game will be Padilla. And she's coming in for Velo here with 28 seconds. And also checking back into the ball game is Padilla. So Coach Otterling getting some of the starters a little bit of rest here to end the first period. Second shot is up and good for Coda. Her second point of the ball game. The Bulldogs now lead 16-6. 10-point lead. Put a little bit of midcourt pressure on. And then what do we got? So they're going to call a reach on the Bulldogs. I believe they called that on, well, I'm not sure. I didn't see what he said. All right, so 29.8 seconds to go here, or 24.8 seconds to go. And playing aggressive defense out there is Jimenez, as is Padilla. Bulldogs all over the top here. And there's going to be another turnover coming out of there with it. Is Jimenez down the right side. She goes, stops, puts a shot up, and they're going to call it travel. So the Bulldogs turn it over there on the travel. Good job there. Her feet shuffled as she tried to come to a stop. She let the defense fly by her, but just shuffled her feet a little bit. Full court defense and timeout taken by Santee. It is a 30-second. We'll take it as well. 16-6. Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
ENMU Roswell welcomes new and returning students to register online and on campus for the spring 2023 semester. Prepare for brighter days ahead and learn new career skills in arts and sciences, technical and health education right here at home. Classes start January 17th. Talk with an advisor today. Call 575-624-7000 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. 16-6 is our score. 9 seconds to go here in the first period. Bulldogs with that full court pressure. It's going to be stolen. Shot is up. It's going to bounce around, no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to call it off of Santa Teresa, so the Bulldogs are going to have another shot at it with 5.1 seconds. Ball was taken away by Padilla, her first steal. Coda Beltran looking to pass it in. She gets it into Harrison. Harrison swings it over to Padilla. Padilla back into the corner to Coda. Her three-point shot is up short and no good, but that will end the first period. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors 16-6. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, IDEC, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here going into the second period. Artesia leading Santa Teresa 16-6, and it'll be Santa Teresa ball. as the two teams back on the floor now. Santa Teresa going left to right on your radio dial. Number 14 working against Harrison. Hattie, and there's a foul called. They're going to call that on Hattie, so that'll be her first. Looked like good defense to me, but got her with the reach. They get it into the corner on the right side. Harrison again out there. Shot is up, it's short, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. I thought Hattie might have got a hand on that, but she didn't because they would have called it Santa T's basketball. So Artesia ball goes off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. Ball over to the right side to Kimber. Now into the corner it goes. Shot is up, no good. Chasing down the rebound, Lauren Wagner. Her second board of the evening. Goes underneath, shot up, no good. Harrison gets the rebound, kicks it outside Dakota, now back out to Velo. So Harrison also with her third rebound. Get it to her, goes through her hands. Going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs. Their third here in the first half, and then a jump ball. Good job by Kimber chasing that down and getting her hands on the ball. So it'll be back to the Bulldogs, a position arrow pointing our way. And timeout taken by Coach Otterling, so we'll take one as well. Bulldogs lead 16-6.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back here to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Artesia leading here early. Well, we're in the second period now, 7:18 to go. Bulldog basketball. Velo swings it over to Coda. Coda into the left side corner to Kimber. Kimber goes down the post. Nice turnaround move. Shot up, no good. Lauren Wagner goes out of bounds off of Harrison trying to get the rebound. Good offense there. Wagner had a good look at it. Just went off to the right a little bit. So it'll be Santa T ball. As bringing the ball down is Escobar. Goes to the right side. She goes underneath the big number 25, Trevino, and a push going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Wagner, her second in the ball game. So Santa Teresa Peralta will key it in from the right side on the baseline. Defense ready for the Bulldogs. They hand the ball off. She's going to get it out top to Escobar. Escobar shoots a three, and she hits it. Big shot there for number 14. Knocks it down, so Santa T gets back underneath. Harrison quickly down the floor. The ball goes out of bounds. It was tipped by number 32, Monterez, as Harrison tried to throw it out to Coda. Coda will key it in on the baseline, left side. Harrison, Wagner, Velo, and both Beltrons underneath are in the game as Wagner's working it, gets it to Beltran on the left baseline, and she drains it. So Coda now with 4 points in the ball game. The Bulldogs back up by 9, 18-9 with 6:30 and counting to go here in the first half. Shot up on the left side is good for the Desert Warriors. Number 13. Down the left side, Coda goes underneath the defense, puts it up and in. Another good shot. That's just a two-pointer for Coda, but she now has 6 in the ball game. Tied leading scorer with Hattie Harrison. Both of those girls with 6. 22-11 our score, 6:05 and counting here in the first half as number 14, Escobar, works away, gets to number 21. That was Peralta that made that shot while ago. She shoots up a long three. It's in and out, no good. Coming out of there with it is Kimber, goes ahead to Coda. Coda on the left side, up and good. Coda Beltran now with 8 points. Kimber Beltran with a great rebound and pushed that ball ahead quickly. And the Bulldogs have doubled them up again, 22-11, as Coach Otterling clearing up 5 on the bench. So he's going to bring in 5 new subs here at the next break. Escobar working around on the left side, covered out there, and it's going to be tipped away by Kimber. So we're going to see 5 new coming in for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be Haschald, Padilla, Jimenez, Whitmire, and Castillo for the Artesia Bulldogs. Ball is tipped over there by Jimenez out of bounds, so it'll remain Santa Teresa Desert Warrior ball as number 13, Ortiz, trying to get it in. She does into the corner, chased over there by Whitmire, and who they're going to call that foul on. Foul called on the Bulldogs. I think they called that on Whitmire. As her and Jimenez collapsed in on the Desert Warrior player. All right, they get it into Esquivel. She's chased around by Padilla. On the right side, she's trying to go in, kicks it. Number 13 is going to put up a three. That's going to be no good. And coming over to the rebound, and then out of bounds off of her. Well, it was coming down with the rebound was Monterez. She tried to feed it to Trevino, who was falling down backwards, and it went off her foot and out of bounds. So turnover, that's their 6th here in the first half on Santa T. Bulldogs bringing the ball down. Picking it up, going to Whitmire. Swinging it to Haschald out top. Swing it over to Padilla on the right wing. Back to Whitmire on the post. Her turnaround shot is no good. But there, oh, and nope. I thought Bulldogs Castillo had the rebound, but it was taken away or pulled away from her by number 25, Trevino. Jimenez playing some aggressive defense. They swing it. Oh, and it's taken away. Castillo with the steal. Bulldogs get another turnover. That's the 7th. As Jimenez dribbles through traffic, puts up the shot, no good. Castillo with the rebound, kicks it out. Padilla for three, off the back of the rim, no good. And coming out of the rebound will be Esquivel for Santa T. She'll push it ahead. Ortiz, did she walk? She did. So another turnover. And coming back into the ballgame for the Bulldogs will be Wagner, as she checks in for Castillo. Santa T had a substitution as well. I was trying to see who came in. I think 21, Peralta, came back in for number 25, Trevino. So it'll be Bulldog basketball, 4:26 and counting here in the first half. Bulldogs lead 22-11. Wagner out top, swings it over to the left side. Padilla goes up and under. Her shot is no good. What'd they call? 3 seconds on the Bulldogs. So they'll go back and set up back on defense. Will Artesia. Jimenez out top, picking up Esquivel. Pushes her to the left side, tips the ball away, but Esquivel will chase it down, and Bulldogs still trying to get it. Padilla and Jimenez playing a very aggressive defense. As the Santa T gets around on the right side, going to swing it into the middle. Monterez goes up and under, no good. Aschel tips it around. It goes by Wagner, so the Santa T Desert Warriors come up, and then there's a blocked shot. Good job there by the Bulldogs. Padilla, up ahead it goes. Whitmire will start to give chase, but it goes out of bounds off of Santa T, so it'll remain Bulldog basketballs. Checking back into the ball game will be Coda Beltran, and she'll come in for Padilla. So Kaylee Padilla will take a seat. She has 3 points as Coda checks in for her. Whitmire to key it in right in front of the Santa T bench. Gets it into Haschel, goes underneath, goes off of the Desert Warriors. Chasing it down is Coda Beltran on the backside. She's now dribbling out on the left side, looking, and she is going to go underneath the Haschel. Shot is up and good. Nice feed from Coda Beltran, and a great finish by Abby. She now has 2 points, and that's another assist for Coda Beltran, her second in the ball game. As Jimenez again playing right out in front defense. Good defense by Jimenez. 3-point shot up for number 11. It's going to be off the backboard, no good. Ball is tipped away, and coming away with it is Monterez. Gets it to number 14. Her shot up, no good. And now Coda Beltran will come out of there with the rebound. Coda, her first board of the ball game, pushes it up the left side. Stutter steps, goes underneath, kicks it. Whitmire spots up, and they're going to say travel. She just looked to me like she was just spotting up, but a travel called. As checking back into the ballgame for the Desert Warriors is Trevino for number 21, and for the Bulldogs, Kimber and Hattie Harrison check back into the ballgame. Haschel and Whitmire will get a break. Bulldogs lead 24-11. We've got 2:46 and counting here in the first half. This half has gone by quickly. Not a lot of fouls being called. Again, great defense, and we're going to have a... Did they call that? They did. So that was an offensive foul. Good job there by Myra Jimenez for the Bulldogs as she battled around that screen. She'll get a break. Coming back in for her will be Velo. So the Bulldogs have their starting five back on the floor with a 24-11 lead and under 2 minutes and 37 seconds and counting here as Velo picks up her dribble, goes to Beltran, out top to Wagner, swing it over to Kimber. Kimber back to Velo. She's going to go back to Kimber on the right side. Goes underneath, great pass, great shot. Bulldogs with a great offensive play right there. Scoring was Lauren Wagner off the great assist from Kimber Beltran. Good offense there for the Bulldogs. They get it underneath to Trevino. Turns around, pops it back outside. Three-point shot is up and no good. Another rebound for Lauren Wagner, her third. And up comes Coda Beltran on the left side. She picks up her dribble. Oh, she loses it. Fourth turnover on the Bulldogs, but then steals it right back. Hattie Harrison gets it, kicks it out to Kimber. Her three-point shot is good. So the 10th turnover turns into a 3 for the Bulldogs. 10th on the Desert Warriors. Turns into a 3-point shot for Kimber Beltran. Her 6th point of the ball game, as it's tipped out of bounds by Velo. Some changes being made here for Santee. All right, so keying it in will be number 11, Salazar, for Santa Teresa. Gets it in, back to Salazar. She's going to go, and it's going to be taken away. Coda comes out of there with another steal, dribbles through the traffic, goes on the left side, up, and no good. Kimber there for the rebound. She'll kick it back to Coda. Coda spots for 3, and that's in and out, no good. Hattie Harrison with the, no, that's Kimber again chasing it down. Gets it to Bello. Bulldogs got another chance. Go, nice pass under Hattie Harrison, and she scores. Bello with a great assist. Her second of the ball game, and Hattie Harrison with another bucket. As the Bulldogs, Coda and Kimber both hustling. Kimber got a rebound, as did Coda. Shot is up, no good. Harrison, nope, they get the rebound away from her. Another rebound, and now a foul called. Looks like it's going to be on Lauren Wagner, which will be her third, I think. Have to see what they say here. If they did call it on Lauren, they did. So going to the line will be number 25, Trevino, for the Desert Warriors. Bulldogs now lead by 20, 31-11, and we're under a minute to go here in the first half. First shot up is going to be off the back of the rim. No good for Trevino. Checking back in for the Artesia Bulldogs will be Castillo and Myra Jimenez, as Kimber and Wagner will get a break. Shot is up, and this time it's off the back of the rim again. Ball is batted around. Coming out of there with it will be Velo. Her first rebound. She goes ahead to Coda on the left side. Spot 3 is going to be long, and fighting on the backside was Castillo, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. So it'll be back to Santee. 31-11. Under a minute to go here in the first half as the Bulldogs get ready on defense. Oh, they called a foul. I thought they just said it was out of bounds. So the foul was called on Claudia Castillo, her first. And at the line will be number 25, Trevino, once again. Missed her last 2 efforts. This shot is up and good. So she gets her first point here in the ball game. And it was a 1-on-1, so they'll have to let her shoot again. Bulldogs are hustling down back on offense. 31-12 now is our score. Bulldogs lead, and they've led the entire way. That shot is good for Trevino as well, so she's now 2 for 4 from the line as they get it down quickly. Bulldogs do. There's a shot, jumper, and it is good. Nice move there by Coda Beltran. She now has 10 points to lead all scorers for the Bulldogs. Well, lead all scorers, period. On the right side, they're going to go underneath, and they do keep it alive. Swing it over to the corner to Monterez. She goes underneath, and the shot is up and good for number 25, Trevino. Her fourth bucket of the game. Bulldogs right down again on the left side. Coda back out to Velo. Her three-point shot is good. Audrey Velo with her first bucket. Another assist for Coda Beltran. She now has 3 in the ball game. And the Bulldogs now lead 36-15, and that ends the half. Artesia 36, Santa Teresa 15. We're going to go ahead and get the halftime show going here. Stay tuned as we got the second half action coming up right here on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. We're also, of course, streaming KSVPTV.com on Facebook and YouTube as well. We'll be back.
Go Bulldogs from Tate Branch Artesia. Tate Branch is proud supporters of the Artesia Bulldogs and wishes them well as they march towards state championships. And like the Bulldogs, the team at Tate Branch and Artesia works hard to make your next car or truck buying experience the best it can be. From their great selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, and Jeep vehicles to the service department, even the used cars are the best. So good luck, Bulldogs. And when you're ready to buy a new or used car or truck, come see the team at Tate Branch Artesia.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan or finance your business or commercial property or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The art annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here at the half. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading Santa Teresa 36-15 in Santa Teresa. And got some halftime stats for you as the Artesia Bulldogs and Santa T both 0-0 on the season. This is their first basketball game for this season. Audrey Velo with 3 points, a rebound, and a pair of assists. Myra Jimenez has a bucket. Kaylee Padilla with 3 points. She was had an and one, and she made it. And she also has a takeaway. Coda Beltran leading the way with 10 points. She was 2 for 2 from the line and 4 two-point field goals. She also has 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a pair of steals for the senior Coda Beltran. Kimber Beltran has hit 2 threes. She has 6 points in the ball game to go along with 4 rebounds and an assist. Abby Huschild has a bucket. She also has a rebound. Hattie Harrison has 8 points in the ball game with a pair of free throws and 3 two-point field goals. She also has 3 rebounds and 2 assists to go along with those. Claudia Castillo has a takeaway, and Lauren Wagner with the bucket. She has 2 points and 3 rebounds. On the other side, Esquivel with the 3. She has 3 points. Peralta has 4 points. Esquivel, number 22, has 4 points. And Trevino, number 25, who had checked in, had come off the bench. She has 4 points as well. She's 2 for 4 from the line and has a 2-point field goal. The Artesia Bulldogs turned it over 4 times, so that's a great half, or at least that's what I statted, was 4 turnovers. So great first half there by the Bulldogs on turnovers. And they got 10 from the Santee Desert Warriors. Some of those, well, really, all of them were forced. I was going to say some of them unforced, but really the Bulldogs took it away or forced turnovers, so had a good defensive half as they lead 36-15. I want to remind everybody we got something fun coming up this weekend, of course. Let me back up. We've got Thanksgiving, so I want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get to spend time with family and friends and have a great Thanksgiving meal on Thursday. And then don't forget what I was about to say. What we got coming up this weekend is the state championship football game, as the Artesia Bulldogs are being hosted by the Piedra Vista Panthers up in Farmington for the Bulldogs' quest for number 31. And of course, I'm pretty biased, and I think the Bulldogs have a great shot to get that another football up on the press box. Robbie Blue and I will be there. It will be audio only. We of course can't stream we can stream audio only, but we can't stream video as they have that deal worked out, I guess, with NFHS. So that will be available. You can go pay for that and watch it if you'd like. But Robbie and I will be there. We'll have it on all of our mediums, audio only, KSVP radio, of course, both channels, AM, FM. We'll have it on KSVPTV.com. We'll have our interviews and those things will be normal. We'll have our video for those with Coach Maupin, and I'm not sure who the scout team coach is this week, but I'll be talking to those guys, and we'll have those videos. We'll also have some Meet the Bulldogs on the pregame. So pregame starts at 12:30, and then the game is at 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon. And again, Robbie and I will be there on the call, so we look forward to you guys joining us if you can't make the trip up. I know that there is a fan bus being put together by Mr. Royce Pearson, and so his number is out there all over the place. I've seen it everywhere. I've shared it, and so if you need to get a hold of him, I think there's still some tickets available. The bus can take up to 40, and the price to ride the bus is $105, I believe, $105. But that's basically you're paying what you'd pay if you took your own car. So you can sleep, don't have to drive. It's a luxury bus with a bathroom. It sounds pretty inviting. So hopefully, if you can't go on your own, you want to go, you can go with the bus. But the Bulldogs will be up in Piedra Vista Saturday afternoon, taking on. I said be up in Piedra Vista. They'll be up in Farmington Saturday afternoon, taking on the Panthers from Piedra Vista, and our quest for number 31. Next week, we've got the City of Champs Classic and a lot of other stuff, but I'm going to take a break. I just realized I've been talking too much. We're going to have some sponsors. We'll be back.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
At Wilbanks Trucking Services of Artesia, we understand that every hour of every day is critical to your profitability and long-term success. Specializing in oil rig mobilization, crane and production services, Wilbanks Trucking Services operate full-service terminals in Artesia, Hobbs, and the Permian Basin. With our highly trained professionals, we can ensure that all projects, even the most complex, are performed smoothly and efficiently, providing a competitive advantage for our customers. For more information, please visit our website at www.wilbanks.us or call 575-746-6318 today.
Mark your calendars, shoppers. The Yucca Blossom Christmas Jamboree is set for December 10th and 11th at the Eddy County Fairgrounds in Artesia. Over 90 booths featuring all kinds of arts and crafts, candles, jewelry, clothing, keychains, home decor, kitchen and bath accessories, and so much more. Bring the family. There's something for everyone. Santa Claus will be there both days. There's plenty to eat and drink, too, with several food trucks on site. The Yucca Blossom Christmas Jamboree, December 10th and 11th at the Eddy County Fairgrounds, and paid by Eddy County Lodgers Tax.
Big O Tire's Black Friday sale is here. 3 Fridays, 3 weeks, 21 days to buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock Mesa tires with installation purchase. That's right, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock Mesa tires with installation purchase. Hurry in now through December 4th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charge is extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. See store for details.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here as the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors with 15 points on the board in the first half. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs with 36. And so double up plus here as the Bulldogs starting 5 heading back out onto the court now. And that's Audrey Vello, Coda Beltran, Kimber Beltran, Hattie Harrison, and Lauren Wagner. Of course, going the other direction now. Going to be going left to right on your TV screen and on your radio dial. Yeah, Gene, somebody says, uh-oh, when you say that, I know it may be a bad thing to say. I don't know. All right. The Desert Warriors also what their starters look like. Ortiz, Escobar, Peralta, Escobar, and Monterez on the floor. It'll be number 22, Escobar, to throw it in, and she gets it into the other Escobar in the backcourt. Harrison out on her. Still hadn't got across the timeline as Harrison playing great defense. Finally does on the right side. And it's going to be taken away, a steal for the Bulldogs. First turnover in the second half coming down the floor is Vello, and she tries to go in. It's going to be a blocking foul. And so do they count that as going to the line, or are they saying it's on the floor? And they're saying on the floor. So Vello with the takeaway, her first steal of the ball game. And Coda Beltran will key it in on the left side underneath the hoop. Gets it right to Hattie Harrison. Oh, and she goes up and in. So Hattie with another bucket. Boy, that play works perfectly almost every time. And Coda Beltran with another assist, her 4th in the ball game. As the Bulldogs in that 1-3-1 zone, they played quite a bit in this ball game so far. Come out and trap. They get it over to the corner. Now underneath to number 32. Good job there. But Wagner with the rebound. That's her 3rd in the ball game. And she'll bring it up the floor on the right side. Goes over to the corner. Spot up 3. It's off the rim. No good. Wagner with the rebound and the putback. Lauren Wagner with her 4th point and her 5th rebound of the ball game. As Kimber's shot was just short, but Wagner hustling down into the paint, gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Now on the other end, the shot is up and no good, but a foul going to be called. And who did he call that on? He called it on Lauren. I think that's her 4th. All right, 40-15 now. We're under 7 minutes, 6:59 and counting, or not counting, but 6:59 to go here in the 3rd period as the Bulldogs have extended their lead. It was 36-15 at the half. That first shot is up and good. And the 4th point for Escobar as she awaits the ball back. And now getting ready to shoot. 40-16 and 40-16 it remains. Harrison with the rebound, her 4th. Up the floor. Nice pass. Shot is up and no good, but a foul is called. So cutting was Vello, and Coda hits her on the left side. Her shot is up and no good, but she was fouled. So Audrey will go to the line to shoot 2 here. That's a 2nd team foul here in the second half. Bulldogs with 1. Shot is up and no good for Audrey. So her point total stays at 3, but she has another one coming here. Shot is up and bounces around, no good. Wagner with the rebound and the putback, no good. Harrison on the backside with the rebound, and she scores. So Hattie Harrison with another board. That's her 5th. Wagner with another board, her 6th. And Harrison with another bucket as she comes out aggressively on defense. Wagner steps up. Harrison steps up. They go underneath. It's going to be tipped away. Wagner's going to come away with it and gets it back to Vello, who had tipped it away. She's battling in the backcourt. Finally gets across timeline, goes over to the right side, goes underneath to Wagner. Shot is up and good. Nice assist for Kimber Beltran, her 2nd, and another bucket for Lauren Wagner. She now has 6, and that's how you go underneath quickly right there, is what the Bulldogs did. And then taking it away, going the other direction with it, are the Bulldogs on the turnover, and that is Coda Beltran as she goes up and scores, gets another steal. We got a timeout. Bulldogs lead 46-16. We'll be back after this full timeout.
What's tougher than a Ford truck? Finding a Ford truck. Artesia Ford Sales is ready to help with a great selection of certified pre-owned Ford trucks. All certified pre-owned vehicles qualify for low 0.99% interest for 36 months. If a new Ford truck is what you want, let us order your new truck from the factory. Artesia Ford can price protect your selection. The price today is the price you'll pay when your new truck is delivered. Don't let buying a new truck be tough. Make buying a Ford truck easy by visiting Artesia Ford Sales today.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back. 46-16. Just over 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. The Bulldogs now lead by 30 in the third period. I'm sorry, I said in the ballgame. 6 minutes to go in the third period. Yeah, a little over 6 minutes. So Haschild back on the court. Castillo, Whitmire, Padilla, and Jimenez as the Bulldogs. Haschild out top, picking up Escobar. She's going to go back over to the other Escobar, number 14. Dribbles, kicks it, right side. Bulldogs playing good defense. Outside they go, back to Escobar. She'll go into the right side lane, and she tries to go up, and they're going to call a foul. I thought that should have been a travel. But a foul on the Bulldogs, and I think on Heschel, which is her second. So 14 and 13 check out. That's Ortiz and Escobar for Santee. Pass is in to the right side. Outside it goes. The three-point shot is up and short. That'll get out of bounds. It'll be a Bulldog basketball. Whitmire made sure nobody could get to that. 46-16, 5:32 and counting here in the third period. As the Bulldogs come down the floor quickly, goes through the hands, but over in the corner, shot is up, no good. On the backside, Whitmire chases down the rebound. Keeps her feet in bounds, goes underneath the Heschel. It goes off her hands, and chasing it down is Jimenez for the Bulldogs. Swing it over Whitmire on the right side. Into the corner, now underneath goes the Heschel. Great interior pass, shot is up and good. Abigail Heschel with her second bucket. Great pass there by Castillo. An assist for her, and the Bulldogs now go up 48-16, 32-point lead. Again, playing out there aggressively in that 1-3-1. It's going to be tipped away, and Whitmire, is she going to come away? Nope, they're able to get it back. They go underneath on the right side. Shot is up and good, and a one is what's going to be the call here. So going to the line will be Monterez. That was her first bucket, and she'll have a chance for the and one. As they got somebody checking back in the ballgame, it's number 25, Trevino. She'll come in for Peralta for Santee. 48-18, back down to a 30-point lead for the Bulldogs. The and one is up, and the and one is off the rim, no good. Coming out there with the rebound will be Castillo. She passes it, and Jimenez will come away with it, drive it up the left side. Into the lane, she's going to take it all the way. Shot is up, no good. Castillo fighting for the rebound. Jimenez gets her own rebound, and then it has it poked away, but the Bulldogs come up with it. Padilla outside with it, goes back to Jimenez, out top. Whitmire into the corner. Back to Whitmire, looks at the three, doesn't take it, goes up underneath. It's pushed away from her, and coming away with it. First turnover in the second half of the Bulldogs as Santee comes up with it. Dribbling around on the right side. It's going to be taken away by the Bulldogs. On the other way they come, and that's the third turnover. And then a foul called as Padilla came out of there. It's Kaylee Padilla with the steal. Her second steal in the ball game. Santee checking in a couple of young ladies. Whitmire will key it in to Jimenez once they get that check-ins in and out. So Jenna to Myra. Myra taking her time, crossing the timeline. Going to the middle. Now she's going to pick up her dribble, swing it over to the left side. Out top it goes to Heschel. Back to Whitmire. Whitmire Swings it back out to Jimenez. She steps into the lane. Her shot partially blocked. Hashow gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound, tipping it around. Castillo will chase it down. Another rebound for her. That's her second here in the second half as Jimenez drives into the lane, goes over the top to Hashow, and a foul going to be called on the floor against Santa Teresa. So the Bulldogs will have the ball, looks like on the left side of the baseline, and somebody needs to go key it in. They haven't decided who yet. It's going to be Padilla. So Padilla will be keying it in. Gets the ball from the official. Looking, going to go to Castillo on the left side out top. She's going to look to swing it out there. Gets it back to Padilla. She goes to the baseline. Her shot is up, in and out, no good. Hashow doing a great job, but unable to bring it in as she fought for that rebound. So it'll be Santa T ball as the rebound went off of Abby's hands and out of bounds. 48-18, 3:21 and counting here in the third period. Bulldogs have led the whole way and lead by 30 once again. They got a trap in the backcourt. It's going to be tipped, but the Santa T Desert Warriors come away with it as number 13, Ortiz, tracks it down, gets it. Whoa, and then a push here, but no foul called. Monterez got a little bit busy with her elbows, but no foul called. Get it to Trevino. Over to the right side, and coming out of there with it are the Bulldogs, going down and up and in for number 15 for the RT. No, that was Padilla with the bucket and the steal. Hashow put pressure out top. Santee gets it across the timeline. Goes underneath to Trevino. Her turnaround shot is going to be no good. And there's another rebound for Castillo, her third. Hall here in the second half is driving down, shot up, no good for the Bulldogs, but she gets her own rebound as Jimenez hustles and gets the board. Turnaround jumper by Whitmire, no good. Castillo with the rebound, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Artesia. So Castillo with her fourth rebound. Her shot was a little bit short. And now checking back into the ballgame will be Wagner, Harrison, Beltran, and Velo for Artesia. And they'll stay in that same 1-3-1 zone with that Hattie Harrison out top, Lauren Wagner in the middle. Beltran and Beltran on the wings, and in the backcourt, Velo. As Santee out top, number 22 with the ball, Escobar. It's going to be stolen away. Hattie Harrison going the other direction with the turnover. She goes, lays it up, and good. Hattie Harrison now screaming ahead with points. She's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points here in the ball game to lead all scorers. Pass over to number 14. That was the fifth turnover here in the second half as Escobar dribbling around out top. Going to go over to number 14, Escobar. Her shot up and no good. On the backside is a rebound. And then a shove, or did he say she was out of bounds? No, they say that Kimber stepped out of bounds. Looked like she was pushed. All right, so Santee basketball. 52-18, 1:22 to go, third period. As Monterez trying to go underneath around Wagner, unable to. Goes off of the Bulldogs and out of bounds. Getting her hand in there on that was Coda Beltran. So it'll be Santee basketball. Down 52-18. We're in the third period. As Escobar looking to get it in. Still looking. Finally does. To number 14. Back to number 22, Escobar. She drives, puts up a long three-pointer on the right side. It's no good. Underneath, shot is up and no good. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. And if did he call that on Wagner? I think he did. Well, that must be her fourth. I had him down wrong. It's the fourth team foul here in the second half on the Bulldogs. Santee also with 14 fouls. The first shot is up and off the back of the rim for Monterez. Just checking back into the ballgame will be Hashow for Wagner. So that must be her fourth. I already had her with 4, but I must have wrote it down wrong. All right, Monterez gets the ball back from the official. Her second free throw upcoming. Shot is up, and shot is off the front of the rim, no good. And there's Kimber Beltran with another rebound. Kimber will get it over to Velo. Velo up the left side. Picks up her dribble, tries to go to Coda, and we're going to have a foul or a turnover. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Their second here in the second half. That rebound for Kimber was her 5th here in the ball game. As we're under a minute, 54 seconds and counting. We're going to swing it across court, and it's going to be a turnover. Coming out of there with it will be Kimber Beltran, another takeaway. She drives up the right side. She has it pushed away, kicks it into the corner. Coda for 3, off the rim, no good. Ball is put back up and out, in and out. Kimber shot no good, gets her own rebound, and then they're going to call a foul on the floor. And I'm trying to keep up with these rebounds and shots, and man, there's always a bunch right in a row, seems like. All right, Coda will key it in as checking back into the ballgame for Santee is number 25, Trevino. Beltran on the left side baseline looking. We kick it out top. Handing it off is Kimber DeVello. She goes around into the lane, puts up a 13-footer, and that is good. Audrey Vello with her 5th point of the ball game. The Bulldogs now lead 54-18 as we go under 25 seconds in the third period. Haschild out top, waiting on Santee to come across. She does step across, does Esquivel, goes into the corner to the right side. Stepping up inside the three-point line, up and no good. Harrison battling for the rebound, and she had it. It looked like there should have been a foul on Trevino, but Harrison with the board, they're, well, tied up, so it'll be Bulldog basketball on the possession arrow. And that will end the third period. As we got a running clock. Bulldogs 54, Santee 18. We'll be back for the fourth and final period after this.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor. John runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 3 Series tractor with 0% APR for 72 months at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2316.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia or Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Got an update from Goddard. Goddard girls basketball 14, Gadsden 7. They're in the second period with about 2 minutes left before the half. Of course, we're going into the fourth period here at Santa Teresa as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs have the running clock going, leading by 36, 54-18. And it's going to be Santee ball, and they set it down. It's going to be 5 seconds if they don't hurry. Boy, they just got it in time. The official was tired of waiting on them. So Esquivel will go against Haschild out on the right side as the Bulldogs have Whitmire, Harrison, who is on Trevino. They go underneath to Monterez. Her shot up no good. There's a rebound for Trevino, and then it's going to go out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Also in for the Bulldogs is Jimenez and Padilla, Haschild, Whitmire, and Harrison on the floor for Artesia here. Clock is running, so it won't stop when it goes out of bounds. Great steal by Whitmire, and then she knocks it. Oh, they're going to say her toe was on the floor. So Jenna Whitmire with the steal. No, they say Bulldog basketball. So the seventh turnover on the Desert Warriors, and a good steal there by Jenna Whitmire. Her second, I believe. That's what I got. All right, so the Bulldogs will bring the ball down as Jimenez dribbles around her defender, kicks it over the left side. Padilla spots up for three, and she hits nothing but the bottom of the net. That's her 8th point in the ball game. Jimenez with the great assist. She drove, penetrate, kicked it out, and draining the three was Kaylee Padilla. 57 to 18. I confused myself there as the Bulldogs playing good defense over there, knock it out of bounds, does Padilla. Somehow I had it in my head that they only gave us 1 point for that but that's not right. 57-18. The clock is running. We're under 6, 18, 17, 16, 15. Taking a lot of time just to get the ball in. It's Santee. Into the corner it goes. Bulldogs have her double teamed over there. She tries to split the defense. Padilla comes out of there with it. She's driving down the floor. She's going to go up and off the backboard rim. No good, but there's a rebound by Jimenez. Her shot no good, and then Santee comes out of there with it. So both Jimenez and Padilla, well, Padilla with the steal, Jimenez with the rebound. Now Santee with the ball on the other end is number 11, Salazar. Gets it to Esquivel. Esquivel out top, covered by Haschild. Now she'll step and do a little running shot, no good. Harrison tips it, goes out. And they're going to say off of who? They're going to call a foul on Whitmire. Wait a minute. So Jenna Whitmire called for the foul. I think that's her first. She was chasing after the ball, and the Santee Desert Warrior fell down. Three-point shot is up and no good. On the backside, Trevino fighting for the rebound, gets it. Goes underneath to Pena. She steps outside. She'll go back to Esquivel. Esquivel swings it over to Salazar. Salazar on the right side. She'll drive into the right side. She looked like she walked, got away with it. Trevino shot up and no good. Battling for the rebound in great position there was Myra Jimenez, and she is fouled. So it'll be Bulldog basketball as this period's clicking away quickly. We're under 5 minutes. I forgot to look at the time. We're down to 4:45 and counting with this running clock. Bulldogs lead 57-18, about to go up by 40. With their next bucket, they'll go up by 41. If they get a three, it's tipped away. Jimenez will chase it down, and then it goes out of bounds off of her. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Their third here in the second half, as Ortiz was battling with Jimenez and ended up causing a turnover. All right, Esquivel taking her time. Haschild out, meeting her at the half-court line. Picks up her dribble. Bulldogs drop back, get it over to Salazar, up to Ortiz, and then it's taken away, coming out of there with it, and a foul called. No, they said she stepped out of bounds. So the Bulldogs had it there for a minute and said Jimenez stepped out of bounds. So Santee gets it in, the shot up and good, and there's going to be an and one effort here as Padilla called for the foul, and going to the line to shoot the one will be Esquivel. She has 6 points in the ball game, does Esquivel. Now she'll have a chance for 7. As the clock stopped, I thought it just kept running, but I guess it stops on free throws on the one. Oh, now it's going again. All right, here's the shot, and it is good. So the 7th point for Esquivel. The Bulldogs now lead 57-21, 36-point lead. They stayed up by 35. Jimenez goes to the right side. Harrison underneath to Haschild on the left side. Her turnaround jumper is going to be out front of the rim, no good. Harrison battling for it, but unable to come out of there with it as Ortiz comes out with the rebound. Esquivel across the timeline. They're going to trap her. She gets it across down to Pena real quickly in the right corner, but the Bulldogs once again trapping defense over there. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. Great job there by the Bulldogs as they trapped her, and I think Padilla caused that. Checking into the ball game is going to be Carmen Harvey, number 14. And she'll come in for Jimenez. No, for Padilla. Jimenez on the left side, up and good. No, that was Padilla. So the bucket is good. And the Bulldogs now lead 59-21. 2:30 and counting here in the ball game, and they're going to try to get it over the top. Bulldogs are going to take it away, or is it going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs? What's the call? It will be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Padilla. They go into the corner. Carmen Harvey out on her. And Carmen takes it away. Another turnover. And Carmen Harvey with her first steal. She goes down the floor to Whitmire. Whitmire, oh, they're going to call a travel. She drug her foot, I guess. She got great pass there to Harrison. And Harrison finished, but the travel was called. So the 4th turnover on the Bulldogs. So Carmen Harvey with the takeaway right before we go down the floor. Good job by Carmen, who has checked into the ball game. So Haschild, Harrison, Padilla, Whitmire, and Harvey on the floor for Artesia. And we go under a minute 40. Going to go to the right side. Shot up, no good. And then a second shot up, no good. Trevino will put it up and in on the left side for the Desert Warriors. Her 6th point in the ball game. Down the floor quickly come the Bulldogs. 3-point shot is up and good. Padilla drains another. She is on fire. So the Bulldogs back up 62-23. Haley Padilla, one of our freshmen, and you hear the fans in the background. She's our freshman. We got 2 of them playing, both of them on the floor right now. 3-point shot is up off the back of the rim, no good for Santee. Trevino gets the rebound, gets it to Monterez. Her shot up and no good, but she is fouled. And that foul called, I think they called that on Hattie. I looked down right whenever I thought I caught it though, and Hattie Harrison, her 2nd. So at the line is Monterez. She has 2 points, and now 3 as she drains that one. We're under a minute. Bulldogs 62-24 as Castillo checks in for the Bulldogs. Harrison and Heschel check out. And also checking in for Artesia. Shot is up and no good. They get the rebound, and they get the rebound again, and then it's tied up. As also checking in was number 34 for Artesia, Bailey Verdon. Jump ball goes to Santee. We're under 40 seconds now. It's Goddard at the half leading Gadsden 15-8. Shot is up and good for Trevino. That's her 8th point in the ball game. And now we've got a turnover. Bulldogs turn it over, trying to get the ball in. Castillo to Harvey, and so the turnover. But we're down to 21 seconds, so it's all over but the crying now. As Harvey almost gets a steal on the inbound pass. Good hustle there by Carmen. But the Bulldogs are going to come away with their first victory on the season, be 1-0 as we're down to 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Trevino kicks it outside to Pena. Pena dribbles around the top of the key. Down to 1 second. That's going to end it. The Artesia Bulldogs win 62-26. We're going to take a break. I'll come back and wrap up the stats for you, so stay tuned right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
Go Bulldogs from Tate Branch Artesia. Tate Branch is proud supporters of the Artesia Bulldogs and wishes them well as they march towards state championships. And like the Bulldogs, the team at Tate Branch and Artesia works hard to make your next car or truck buying experience the best it can be. From their great selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, and Jeep vehicles to the service department, even the used cars are the best. So good luck, Bulldogs. And when you're ready to buy a new or used car or truck, come see the team at Tate Branch Artesia.
The Adobe Rose Restaurant showcases the vibrant cuisine and rich culture of New Mexico with a menu and decor specializing in the unique flavors and themes of the Southwest. Fine dining in the evening provides an intimate and one-of-a-kind experience. Dine in the Adobe Rose's beautiful courtyard with a fire pit centerpiece, bubbling pond, and good music for those perfect New Mexico evenings. Call ahead for reservations, 746-6157, or book online, AdobeRoseRestaurant.com.
Plumbing, air conditioning, heating, gas lines, sewer jetting, refrigeration, ice machines, RO systems, water softening, sheet metal fabrication, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Crouch does it all. When you find yourself in need of assistance, give the experts at Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning a call. The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community, and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
Welcome back here to Lady Bulldog basketball as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs get the big win tonight. First win of the season in their first game of the season, 62-26 over the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors, and some scoring for Santa T. Esquivel ended up with 4 points. That's number 14. Peralta, number 21, ended up with 4 points. Number 22, who is the other Esquivel, she ended up with 7. Trevino led the way off the bench. Number 25, she had 8 points. And Monterez ended up with 3 points in the ball game. The Santa T Desert Warriors turned it over 10 times in the first half and 11 in the second for a total of 21 turnovers. And now for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Audrey Vello ends up with a 3 and a 2. She had 5 points. She had a rebound, 2 assists, and 1 takeaway. Carmen Harvey, one of the sophomore young ladies, she came in and got a takeaway in the ball game. Myra Jimenez also playing quite a bit here in the ball game, ended up with 2 points. She had 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Kaylee Padilla, number 20, one of our freshmen. You might have heard in the background, she's our freshman. She ended up with 13 points in the ball game. She also had 3 steals. Coda Beltran ended up with 12. She had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 takeaways. Kimber Beltran with 2 3-pointers. She had 6 points in the ball game to go along with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Abigail Heschild had 4 points and a rebound. Jenna Whitmire ended up with 2 boards. Hattie Harrison with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Claudia Castillo ended up with 4 rebounds, an assist, and a takeaway. And Lauren Wagner with 6 points and 5 rebounds to wrap up the stats for the Artesia Bulldogs. Of course, unofficial stats, as I just try to keep up best I can as I watch the ball game. Artesia led the whole way at the half. It was 36-15. At the third quarter, it was 54-18. And then the final, 62-26. We're going to go ahead and take one more break. When I come back, we'll wrap it up. So stay tuned right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
As we enter the season of thanks and giving, we at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia would like to express our gratitude and appreciation to the communities that we've been blessed to serve for our 97 years. The friendships formed over so many generations are deeply cherished, and we give our promise that we will continue to do our best to serve your automotive needs for the generations to come. From our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
Guy Chevrolet Company in downtown Artesia or 24/7 at GuyChevy.com.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Hi Artesia, it's Cambria from your local KFC and Taco Bell. I have something special for all you Bulldog fans out there. Come by and try our new Bulldog Bucket. It's an 8-piece leg and thigh meal with a large mashed potato gravy and coleslaw with 4 buttermilk biscuits for only $21.99. On Tuesdays, we also have our chicken fried steak special for just $4.99. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog. We hope to see you soon at your local Artesia, KFC, and Taco Bell.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Coterra Energy is urgently hiring for field and office positions in Carlsbad, Hobbs, Pecos, and Monaghan. Our operations are growing fast, and we're looking for qualified individuals to join our local team here in the Permian Basin. New employees are eligible to receive a sign-on bonus, and once hired, they'll receive an unmatched benefits package. To view all open positions, text Coterra to 71441. That's COTERRA to 71441. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here one more time before we wrap it up. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs go to 1-0 on the season as they defeat the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors 62-26. Just wanted to also remind you one more time that we are going to be in Farmington Saturday afternoon, and it'll be audio only. Robbie Ballou and myself will be there to call the state championship game 2022 style as the Artesia Bulldogs look to get number 31 on the press box and out on the water tower here in Artesia. So you want to root the Bulldogs on. I hope you're able to make that trip. There is a fan bus that's being put together, and you can reach out to Royce Pearson for that if you were interested in joining that. But encourage you to go up to, it's a long trip, I realize, but encourage you to go up to Farmington and root the Bulldogs on to number 31 as state championship number 31. If you cannot go, we are going to be right here on the radio. Robbie and I will also be live streaming as pregame will start at 12:30. We'll have our coaches' interviews, Coach Moppin and also the scout team coach. Not sure who that is, but we will have that, and we'll also have some introduction of Bulldog football players. And then, of course, at the top of the hour, 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, Championship Saturday, as the Artesia Bulldogs would be hosted by Piedra Vista Panthers in a big football game, and obviously the biggest of the year is it's the state championship. So if you can't make it up there, tune in right here and join us, and we'll have that game for you. Next weekend, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a bowl game in Roswell on Friday night. New Mexico Military. Do we know who's playing in that game, or can we say yet? Not till noon tomorrow. So there's a college bowl game, junior college. We'll have that right here on KSVPTV.com, also on 106.5 in Roswell. And then, of course, starting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we've got the City of Champs Classic as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Artesia Bulldogs will be playing. And our brackets look like this. Carlsbad will be taking on, this is the girls' side, Carlsbad, El Paso, Bel Air in Game 1. Alamogordo Goddard in Game 3. El Paso Riverside taking on Deming in Game 5. And Ruidoso and Artesia in Game 7. And that's the buyout game for the Lady Bulldogs. That's 10 a.m. Thursday morning. Make sure you come out to the pit and watch that. The buyout game meaning that, and this year the junior high and the high school get to buy out the pit. So there's going to be a big crowd there. It's going to be great atmosphere Thursday morning. Artesia taking on Ruidoso on the girls' side. Carlsbad, Las Lunas for the boys. Hobbs and Rio Rancho in game number 4. Game 2 is Carlsbad, Las Lunas. Then followed by the Hobbs, Rio Rancho game. Deming is taking on Alamogordo that afternoon. And then Fort Sumner against Artesia in the late game on Thursday. So there's your bracket. And a great tournament, a great bracket for both the girls and the boys. That'll be next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll have all the Artesia games right here on the radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll also have championship games on Saturday. If the Bulldogs aren't in them, we'll still carry those games as well, girls and boys. And then on Saturday afternoon, Artesia's very own KSVPTV.com will be carrying the red-green all-star game, and it's going to be right here. If you didn't know this, it's going to be in Artesia at Bulldog Bowl, and going to have Scott Giletti and Josh Grind calling that ball game right here on KSVPTV.com. We're going to have a fantastic showing. We're going to have, just like always, we're going to have our crew there, the full crew. It's going to be really good. If you can't make it, I encourage you to go. I'm sure we're going to have Bulldog players in that ball game. I'm positive of that. But if you can't make it, you can watch it right here on KSVPTV.com. All right, so on behalf of Gene Dow back in the studio, this is Joby Hodling saying have a great Tuesday night. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you Saturday for state championship football.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com. Sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting are presented by PVT, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Artesia Animal Clinic, Central Valley Electric, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, and ENMU Roswell.